Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we are going to talk about a few things that I've wanted to talk about regarding regimenting your schedule, right? So a lot of people go throughout their day, they don't really regiment their schedule, they kind of just go with the flow. And not to say that's a bad thing, I just think that it works better whenever stuff is regimented, for me at least. So the first thing I want to recommend is a planner. I just carry it in my bag. It's just a reference. I always look back, see a time that I go through. Most people just plan out tasks. The way I do it instead is I plan out times. So I get a planner that has full list of like lines, and then each line I can write 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm going to be working on manufacturing costs, yada yada, and just go through the day like that. You could also use it for assignments. Like, I don't know if you guys can see here, but like when I first started using this thing, I started using it for like school and stuff. And now I want to show you guys a few things that I use on my computer. So the main one I like to use is this app called Wunderlist, right? So before I used to use it for like whatever, class and stuff. So look at this. So I don't know if you guys can see, but look, this is my computer right now. We got like first year writing I had before, whatever, financial management. These are all old assignments. I don't know why I still have these. Then I have T's. This is like a shared one that I have with my mom. And there's an inbox of stuff that if I ever need to do, I can know. Whoa, I just zoomed in on accident. That I know what to do. So, looking at that app, I have always liked it. It always keeps me really regimented. And another thing with that app is if you go and download the app, it can also be, oh shit, it signed me out. Whatever, it's on your phone and keeps you reminded at all times. Another thing is, obviously you can use like the Apple generic one where you just go and set like reminders. I have a family account. I have like me and my friends. I have a regular schedule for me, for my daily tasks, and I do that for that. Now, getting into the main point of this video and what I think everyone should be concentrating on. I do believe that planning is amazing, and I think that it'll really help your schedule. I really think it'll help your efficiency, your productivity, because you start sticking to a schedule, and when you don't get things done, it kind of keeps you accountable for it, right? But the thing I want to talk about is something so simple that I don't think anybody thinks about, which is the day before, right? The day before is the most essential part to planning, because what happens is if you plan the day before, you set out your clothes, you write down what you need to do, you set proper alarms, you're doing these things that are putting your mind in the right place to get ready for the next day, right? So I guess the reason I'm saying this is because my mom taught me this like a while back, and she always does this, and it's helped me a lot. So what I do every single day before I get up or before I go to sleep, and this is like a mandatory thing I have to do, I plan a schedule for the next day, I set my clothes out, I get everything ready that needs to be ready. Like if I have a presentation, I make sure I have everything loaded on my computer, I make sure that everything's prepped for the next day. Therefore, when I'm tired as shit the next day, I don't have to be thinking about this and that and whatever, because everything's already right in front of me. So I'm planning for myself to be stupid. Like I'm planning for myself to be completely delirious when I wake up. And it helps you because you think that you think you're gonna be so coherent when you wake up, and you think that you're gonna just know where everything is, but trust me, you will forget things. Like you forget things all the time. It's our short-term memory, and it's often lost within the first 3 to 5 hours of remembering it. So just be sure to plan things the day before, because it's really essential, and I'm telling you, it'll help you in efficiency on any platform. I guess the last thing I can finish off with this is, if you are in school, I would recommend using a planner, and this, it's really just a double whammy. Like it can help you in both aspects. Like say you forget this one day and it's not in your backpack, then you still have this and they're backed up. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of reflect on what has helped me as a human being, and what you guys can do for any sort of planning for the future and becoming more efficient as businessmen and women of the future. So for right now, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do what you want to do, and that's a wrap.